My role, I am the Senior Treasury Manager. I handle treasury operations along with a few other things like some insurance stuff, obviously FX, and some of the cash forecasting that we do. So before using GPS, we were using traditional spot trades with our banking partners. No real forward activity, so it was all kind of last minute for us. Right now, we're doing foreign exchange trades with GPS. With the data validation, we had a pretty serious problem on our hands, and it impeded our entire organization's ability to see the FX exposure as it really was in terms of what was on our GL. So obviously that was quite important to us to fix. We couldn't do it manually. We needed someone with expertise in FX exposures and the ability to bring it in and put it in a format that we could then action, because our problems had to do with shadow FX balances, people using the intercompanies incorrectly and going back and figuring out where that had occurred. And so that was a lot of automation. In the past, we've also interacted with yourselves doing some data validation on information that was in our Oracle ERP to really kind of determine what our FX exposures were. So I was there when we brought on GPS. So they made the value proposition to us. I really liked it, partly because we are a West Coast company and we deal with multiple currencies all around the world, and we have a very small team. So when you take those into combination, and I don't have an FX expert necessarily on my team, it made a lot of sense with JPS capabilities, especially because being on the West Coast, unless you're willing to get up early or stay in late, you're going to miss the best parts of the liquidity during the day. It made a lot of sense to bring it in, and as a bonus, you are willing to actually do quite a lot of work to help us clean up our data. The people that I've interacted with and their willingness to really work with us to do things. Our sales team is great. The execution on the trades that we give JPS is fantastic. The work in the data validation, we went off into spaces that were out of everyone's comfort zone that was on the meeting. The level of knowledge and the level of problem solving was fantastic.